Out to Wagler. Wagler in traffic. Good control to get that jumper up. Gets his own miss and takes it to the rim for two.
Tommy's brother, so you got great size, great versatility, and those guys are making threes. Just made the game too long, especially those last 2 minutes.
Here's Wagler on the drive to the rim, and he got it to catch and fall.
For him in the middle of the floor, he is just going to be a matchup nightmare for the opposition.
Wagler left hand, and that's the scoring start. Humrickhouse up ahead. Wagler. Boy, that's pretty. Player of the year in the state of Kansas. Arno thought he had a steal. Wagler. Boy, just.
Wagler with the right hand. Nice finish for the freshman. Wagler creates some space and knocks it down.
Wagler now in the pick and roll. Bodies up Tweedy, and one for the freshman Wagler. He's from Green Bay, averaging 5 points a game so far.
Glides on the floor, great movement, but he also can finish in the paint and outside the paint.
Good pass out of the double to find Wagler.
He's up to 7 now.
The Sharks are 7 for their last 10 on threes after the very slow start from behind the arc.
Meanwhile, the Fighting Illini are in a bit of a drought after Stojkovic hit the bench as Wagler chucks up a 3.
The international flavor of this team runs real deep. Wagler, pretty move and a silky stroke. That's one thing Underwood told us this morning. When Stojkovic start to get some rebounds. Wagler, money again.
First half points per game.
Well, they have a lot of talented offensive players. They're unselfish. They move the ball. Speaking of talented, unselfish players, he likes this matchup. He likes
beautiful move.
You can tell right from the jump. Now you see Wagler, nice quick crossover, then the spin.
He's got 16 on 6 of 6. Wagler, count it for Keaton Wagler.
At this point, you might have to compromise your defense a little bit as the freshman knocks down a triple.
Spins in,
Great
finds
pass.
Boswell. That was pretty.
Wagler with an excellent drive right there. As we see Wagler tee up the 3 and knock down that triple.
But man, confidence for him to see the first one from deep go down.
And again, both of these teams can fill it up from inside, from outside. Here's Wagler, the young freshman, right to the basket. They don't have any quad 1 wins so far this season.
Well, their non-conference strength of schedule ranks 361st in the country as Wagler.
Inside cutting is Mirkovic. Wagler from way downtown. Yes! Mirkovic, drive and kick, extra pass. Wagler high arcing, that is pretty.
Boswell, the senior. Wagler, deep 3, got it! Wagler steps through, zips into the corner. Mirkovic for 3, rattles through.
23 points in that close loss. 4-point loss at home against Michigan State, also 23 against Pitt. Wagler creatively finds his first bucket tonight. Wagler steps back for 3, big time! Twice now, the Big Ten Freshman of the Week. Wagler got an open lane, and he knows what to do with that. Wagler sizing it up in that corner. Davis defending. Wagler backing him down. The freshman using some muscle with the bucket and a foul.
He may not have this experience advantage, but he has the size advantage over Jermichael Davis, able to back him down, take the hoop and the harm, chance for a 3-point play. That's the second time in this ballgame Humrickhouse has done a really good job of contesting a 3.
Wagler splashes one down. Here's Wagler. Working against Mark. A couple of freshmen showing off their skill set, and Wagler banking it home to end
of the Fighting Illini. Pull up at that elbow.
Oh, Wagler off the window. Count the bucket and a chance for one more.
Nice use of the shot fake. And a smart play by Wagler. Once you hear the whistle, there's no harm in just putting it up toward the rim.
It's 2 possessions for Illinois to 1 for Iowa.
You're totally right. And there's Wagler. He hadn't got a shot.
Oh, doctor.
Well, let's watch Keaton Wagler. Look how deep defender goes under.
Played professionally in Greece before his NBA career. Here's Wagler. That's a 3 for Keaton Wagler. Wagler sticks it for 3.
Ball moved around. So far, so good if you're Northwestern.
Wagler, the offensive rebound off the missed 3.
Starting in this second half, Illinois.
Step back fade, big time. Cherubino, does he challenge Boswell? He does. Ivasic went up for the block, and now Boswell. Wagler hit the deck. No whistle, knocks down the 3. Wagler against Page in the paint. Underneath and shoot up the clock.
And that's why since 2020, they've won as many games in the league as any other team, tied with Purdue.
Kicking out Wagler. Way downtown. Straight away, it's Wagler. Future lottery pick. Wagler nails it.
Great job by Stojakovic. Keaton Wagler continuing his campaign for Big Ten Freshman of the Year with a deep 3. Umrickhouse to kick out to Wagler. Skip pass. Wagler a drive and a floater.
Wagler, a big reason why, gets to the rim, and he's got his first 2.
Here's what makes Keaton Wagler really one of the best players in the Big Ten. And then he finds Meyer on the weak side for the 3.
Here's Wagler again for 3, and it's good. 7 seconds and counting. He'll launch the contested 3, and he'll hit it again.
Yeah, look at the rejection of the ball screen. I mean,
here's Wagler against Kaufman-Renn. Why not? Wagler to work. Spins. The pirouette, and it rolls home, and Illinois leads. Past Jacobson to the rim for 2. He's got 37. There's Wagler around the screen. Sets 3. It's good!
And there's the crossover, the pump fake. And look how he has his feet.
Wagler. The attack, and he's got 2 more. 44.
Such good hands for the size. Here's a 3. Wagler got it. Breaks the shutout here.
Extremely easy the way he plays the game of basketball.
I love the way you described him, too. He is so even-keeled as he drives. And with the English off the glass. Wagler spinning. Wagler driving for 2. Wagler driving. Wagler lays it up and in.
Illinois moves the ball to get open looks.
Here's Wagler. Hoiberg was there, but he jumped a little early, and Wagler went around him.
They all can pass. That's that. When we think of positionless basketball, I don't sometimes know if we think about IQ with it.
Oh, my goodness. Ivasic looking baseline, finding Wagler with 4 to shoot. Wagler in some trouble, loping to the rim, and he gets the kind roll. He wanted an and 1. Around the Ivasic screen, Wagler with the triple. Keaton Wagler, 20 in this ballgame. Into the paint, and he gets the roll. Here's Stojakovic on the move, looking for Wagler, and he found him for the first 2.
Good things happen when you get in the paint.
Wagler banks it home! It's the clock above the shot clock. Does Wagler get it off in time? Yes, he does. Clearly 0.2 of a second on the clock that you're looking at above the backboard.
Confirms the 3-point basket.
See if Illinois can solve this rim. Wagler from way out there.
It's already a single-season Badgers record. Shot clock at 7 for Wagler, who gets Illinois started.
Good job just to see Keaton Wagler.
Here's Wagler, head of steam with the delivery to Ivasic.
It's just too easy.
Wagler. Keaton Wagler.
I mean, this is just an absurd circus shot right here. Some of it with Nick Boyd because of his explosive scoring nature, but certainly a quick one there.
Wagler getting downhill. Wow, Keaton Wagler.
And I think it's surprising to see that Wisconsin has been able to get the better of them tonight in that regard. That's a physical take there from Wagler. But Avicic just makes that such a tough shot.
Wagler! Keaton Wagler! Keaton Wagler is a blur. Keaton Wagler! Circus shot!
You gotta make him feel you, but it's not just the threes. He is getting to the body.
Wagler has 24. Keaton Wagler on the wooden list, and he shows why. 26.
Well, Keaton Wagler has been able to put on a show here. Not giving up an angle and just holding his ground.
Wagler has 31. Wagler again. Oh, yeah! And Mean Muggin Underwood has his team within a possession again.
Why not? His last 2 games, he was 24 of 25 from the floor.
Well, you get him at the rim like that, you should shoot a very high percentage.
But again, Illinois.
Brad Underwood told us that's a real barometer for his squad, both backboards.
Wagler with a pretty move in the foul.
He is unflappable, this guy. He plays at his own pace.
1 minute and 15 seconds for the Illini. Let's see what they do here. Wagler trying to get all the way to the hoop. He does and lays it in.
So far this half, so he's going into his mid-range bag.
Wagler again able to penetrate.
We don't want to let him get started.
And when he said that, he looked at you to make sure you were paying close attention, which you were. Wagler, nice move. Shakes free for a 3, and the foul!
The basket counts.
And potentially win it in the second half. Can't be all driving to the lane like that.
Every year there's a top 5 freshman scoring. There has to be. It's the way it works. But those are some of the best players in the country on that list. What a move! And a basket, one-on-one.
Big Ten teams have come in here and filled about half of Pauley Pavilion.
Well, it shouldn't be like that, hopefully. But that's been the nature of college basketball this year. And how about the freshman class we talked about, man? Just
Oh, Wagler, so good. Wagler, look at that. Just navigates his way through. Before Davis hit that last 3. Here's Wagler on a post-up move.
Initially committed to Dusty May at Florida Atlantic, followed him here to Michigan. Wagler sways into a 3 and got it! And got hit by Mara. Wagler got it for 3.
He can do that.
Here's Wagler driving on Johnson, who's got a double-double, and Wagler pushes it in.
You will live with that if you're Illinois.
Wagler with a lane and 1. They went just over 6 minutes without a basket. Wagler left open.
You're in the draw for 3s and 14 points right now. Wagler off the bounce this time. And there are the first points for Keaton Wagler. Keaton Wagler down a lane with the left.
Wagler looking for space. Biliauskas is on him. Wagler 3. Got his first one.
Wagler's got to go with it. Wagler spinning. His shot is good. 7 to shoot for Illinois. Wagler puts it on the deck. Wagler hangs and hits. Man, is he a special.
Illinois in front, just about 5 minutes gone by in this first half.
Pinch on a little zone right now, a little matchup zone.
Wagler, the hop step, and he gets the roll on the inside.
Got to be on him on the catch. Humberkaus. Good cross.
And that jumper is silky smooth. 4-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Wagler. Shake, bake, bucket. Again. Kick it. Wagler. Bingo.
He got out of the screen. He's not even posted him up.
Giving up a foot. He's giving up a foot and then some. Wagler. Got a three.
They're really screening a lot tonight. Look at this penetration.
Oh, that's a quick first step. Wants to dance. Wagler crosses and scores. He's a smooth operator.
Good point.
Hill's got 17 points, but the rest of the team has just 20 and a giveaway. Wagler to the basket. He lays it in.
You know, for years, Ken Bahunier, you know, from the NBA, sent a lot of guys to different colleges, not necessarily the pros as well.
Get it ahead, Wagler. Wagler operating against Djokovic. Lines it up and knocks it down. Jordan Dumont also in the game for VCU. Hummerkaus, count it. Back to Flemings, and he uses that speed to burn it.
Mirkovic outside. They swing it around. Wagler with a three. Wagler. Oh, what a fake. Three. Got it. Boy, he needed that one. In the corner. The three. No. By Mirkovic. Loose inside. Vacuumed in. Wagler there. Got it. It's Boswell, the senior. Draws the double. Wagler. He'll put up a three. On top, the defensive Combs. Wagler three. Propels himself into the paint.
Boy, how impressive was that? Is getting to the teeth of the defense.
Wagler will spin and lean and scoop and score. What a shot! Wagler, single digits with the spin. The back pedal lets it fly.
In the second half here in 10 minutes, these teams know what's at stake, and they've been a lot more solid.
At the Final Four in Indianapolis 11 years ago, and now he's on the biggest stage. Ah, the switch of the head to the left, count it.
And what he has done this season,
joined us.
Her husband, her husband did play-by-play for her. Wagler. Oh, that's crafty! He's been sharp in the first half, and then the freshman Wagler. And back to a 10-point lead for the Huskies.
Got to be careful if you're Reed now. 30 seconds.
Wagler gets to the paint, and he finishes it off the window. Wagler, he'll take it in, floats it, and gets the roll.
So he gets what he wants.
Down to a minute 42 left in this second half. Wagler muscles inside, and he scoops it home.
You talked about the Purdue game. Owes that lane. Big time kiss. Alive, knocking at the door.
Braylon Mullins. First points of the second half. UConn leads by 7. They need it. They got it. Wagler.